Shout out to the Who Dat Nation, man. It's Big Q in the thing. Much love to the fam. Appreciate you guys. Please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and by all means, feel free to share the show's link on your social media feed. We up in this thing. Shout out to the fam. As you can see, man, we can't seem to get away from what's going on with Mr. Gruden. As he came in and kind of showed some game on what was going on with how the Saints can better use Derek Carr and their offensive system, being that Gruden got the most out of Carr, but his visit with the Saints not too long ago could cause some issues. So let's get into it. From Front Office Sports, they shared this thought process on Gruden entitled, "Could Jon Gruden's work with the Saints impact the NFL lawsuit?" How do you mean? He visited the Saints practice as his lawsuit remains on hold pending an NFL appeal. NFL argued again in the filing this week that the lawsuit should be compelled to arbitration. Let's get into this article by AJ Perez, just another level into this, as like we talked about his appearance at practice a couple of weeks ago, could factor in the future legal arguments in a lawsuit against the NFL. In the latest filing by the NFL as a part of its appeal related to Gruden's lawsuit against the league, those emails allow NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to declare exchanges to trigger, quote, conduct detrimental, end quote, language out of the NFL Constitution and bylaws. And in turn, the NFL argued that the case should be compelled to arbitration in the reply brief filed in Nevada State Supreme Court on Tuesday. Now, Gruden entered his record-setting employment agreement with the full knowledge of the commissioner's role in the NFL and an express approval that he may oversee any future arbitration. Now, there was one of the NFL lawyers that wrote that in the brief. That raises a couple of questions. If the leaked racist, misogynistic, and homophobic emails were enough to trigger the resignation of Gruden as a head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders back in October of 2021, why was there no apparent punishment of Gruden by the NFL? And could the NFL have even punished Gruden since those emails were sent between 2011 and 2018 when he was working at ESPN as an NFL analyst? The NFL did not attach a declaration from Goodell or any evidence supporting their theory that the conduct alleged in the complaint was deemed conduct detrimental to the best interests of the NFL or professional football. Gruden's attorney wrote in an April brief. District Court Judge Nancy Elf wrote in the October ruling that the NFL is challenging that the NFL did not produce any evidence showing that Goodell was of the opinion that the instant dispute constituted conduct detrimental to the best interests of the NFL or the Professional Football League, or any evidence showing that Goodell had made such a decision or issued such an opinion. Minus any disciplinary action against Gruden, there doesn't appear to be anything that will bar him from coaching for or consulting with NFL teams outside of the blowback on the team over the leaked emails. Now, a message was left with an NFL spokesman and was not returned. Now, obviously, Jon's a guy that has a lot of experience with Derek, and Derek has his most success under Jon Gruden. That's what Coach Dennis Allen said when he told ESPN, "You asked everybody that was involved, and they thought it was really beneficial for our football team." Conversely, Gruden working with an NFL team could actually aid the NFL if a jury finds in favor of Gruden. In the original complaint filed back in November of 21, Gruden claimed the leaked emails resulted in, quote, significant injuries to his reputation that will affect his future employment prospects and endorsement opportunities, end quote. Attorney Dan Luss said if the case gets to a verdict and Gruden prevails, his work with the NFL team could work in league's favor. Now, Gruden's involvement with the Saints seems to shows that his reputation isn't so damaged that he's unable to work alongside or with other NFL teams, said Luss, who's the co-host of Conduct Detrimental podcast. Now, Gruden's legal team alleged that the NFL pressured the Raiders to fire Gruden after the first batch of leaked emails that included a racist trope directed at NFLPA Executive Director DeMaurice Smith. When the Raiders didn't fire Gruden, a lawsuit alleged that the NFL followed through with its threat by leaking another batch of documents, right? They were scoped as a part of the NFL's first outside investigation of the Washington Commanders. Now, the NFL has long denied it was the source of those leaks, although there was no denial in the league's Nevada State Supreme Court filing back on May the 30th. If the NFL filed a notice of appeal in October to allege that if the ruling that Gruden's case could remain in court and not part of the NFL arbitration process. The judge also previously denied the NFL motion to dismiss the case. There's a stay in the case pending the outcome of the appeal. Now, the case is expected to have oral arguments, which are expected to be announced by the court in the coming weeks and could occur before the year's end. So coming to the Saints and offering some stuff, could it be a problem? Look like it could be a problem, litigiously speaking. So we're outside of that. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about the Saints working with Jon Gruden? He just came on in and kind of helped out with Derek Carr. You heard what Dennis Allen said. You heard what the judge said. You heard what Gruden said. You heard what Gruden's attorney said. Now, what do you say? Please put it in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel about this particular topic. I'm Big Q. Appreciate y'all chiming in on this episode of TSC. Chiming in, man, just dropping some science with you guys. Once again, please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and I'll holler at you guys on the flip side. Peace. Go Saints.